everyone, I'm Elena, and I have a feeling that I've missed the summer. Like any normal human being, I suppose I had some plans for the summer, some of them, ouch, some of them more tangible, like to go somewhere, and some of them are rather abstract, all of those things that associate in our minds with summer. So for me, it's like a smell of the fresh grass, taste of a watermelon, sound of the waves, watching a beautiful sunset, and like in general, like feeling a warm sun on my closed eyes. I don't know, like I bet you also have something like that associates with summer for you. And I cannot tell that I didn't have any of those. No, that would not be true. And also I take pictures of things because I sometimes forget, so I checked. I had some of that this summer. But right now, it doesn't feel like that at all. It is, I don't know, like 9th of September today, and it feels like the summer is just gone. And to be honest, it feels a little bit like a tightness in your throat because when you're 34, you know very well how fast the time can fly. And when you face it and you experience it, it makes you a little bit upset. Unfortunately, it's not exactly the first time it happened. So I used to have summers like this, and I know that many millennials would maybe relate to what I will share because we kind of tend to associate ourselves with our work quite a lot. And this almost obsession with work cannibalizes on our other life experiences. Being happy for us means being successful, and being successful means working all the time. Otherwise, we feel something like a corporate version of FOMO, and basically we glorify work for the sake of work sometimes. But this time, when I'm recalling all of my other lost summers, that sounds a little bit dramatic, but you get what I mean. And compare it to what I'm experiencing right now, it feels different. Although I definitely feel that I could have taken much more from this summer 2024 of mine, it feels different. And I realized that the reason for that is actually I don't feel a usual sense of regret that I would have in the similar situations. And this time the reason for that is that yes, I did work a lot. And yes, there are some things that I wish I would do that I couldn't, but this time it feels very different because I know why I am doing this. If you're not new to my channel, you may know that I have a full-time job. I'm a manager in a corporate. Apart from that, I do this YouTube channel, which is quite an effort. And also I mentor and coach other people, which is kind of practically like working on 3 jobs. Although, to be super honest, I kind of limit the amount of time that I invest in my full-time job. I usually work very intensively and like in a focused manner, but I'm trying not to work late hours often or like not to do it systematically because like, come on, I do this for 15 years maybe, like I manage teams for 8. I know that if I will not respect my limits, I will just get burned out very fast, and like corporate is a long game, so we have to learn how to do this sustainably, so we have to respect our limits. But in parallel with that, I also do YouTube channel, which it is not easy, it's a challenging thing, but there is something so magical about doing the YouTube videos. And I also do mentorship and coaching for others, which I'm absolutely obsessed with because it's not only a way like to actually help people with something that I know, it's also a way for me to stay connected with what problems and what challenges young managers experience or people who want to aspire to become manager experience. This is something that I always want to find a little bit more time to do. So in a way, I kind of don't mind missing the summer because I know what I traded it for. I know what I did instead of doing something else. And this is something that I chose. And if you ask people about their career aspirations, sometimes some people answer that they want to work 4 hours a week, have a lot of money, be wealthy, rich, and also have interesting and challenging tasks that they would enjoy, which practically translates into I don't know what I want from my career, basically. Like people want all kinds of things at the same time. And in reality, we often don't mind prioritizing something over something if this is our choice and if this is what we want. We can agree on the lower salary if the challenge is interesting and the team is cool. Or we don't mind sometimes working late hours if we know that we will earn a lot from that, right? So if you know what you're looking for, you don't actually mind losing somewhere else. Here's the thing, time flies fast. That's a fact. There are ways to slow it down though. Not just dream about something, but for example, put into words, into tangible formulations. What do you want from your summer? Make plans. And when you got to a point that you wanted to achieve, when you actually make this plan happen, be mindful about what is happening. Otherwise, we have like a group of people that came to a tropical island to watch the sunset, and instead of that, they're scrolling their phones. So it's kind of not only about planning something, but also how do you enjoy when you actually made it happen. But also keep in mind that we are allowed to prioritize something else, and this is also fine. I hope that the rest of the year will happen in the way you want it, and I will see you in my next video.